An investigation revealed that the Federal Aviation Administration mishandled its oversight of Southwest Airlines. Hello, everybody. I'm Heather Hayes.
I'm Steve Eager. It's 9 o'clock. The whistleblower's report, made public today, alleges FAA officials' conduct could have posed a danger to travelers. The report also alleges Southwest Airlines officials and union representatives resisted cooperating with investigators. Fox 4's Blake Hansen at Love Field tonight with more. Blake.
As Steve and Heather, some of the incidents described have been described in past investigations into the FAA and Southwest relationship. The FAA says that it agrees with recommendations and has taken corrective steps. The relationship between regulator and the regulated again in the spotlight, with an investigation into the FAA completed in April but released Wednesday, examining the agency's oversight of Dallas-based Southwest Airlines. It hones in on allegations against an FAA division that's based in Irving, tasked with oversight of Southwest. Specifically, whistleblower complaints that the FAA office knowingly permitted Southwest to engage in unsafe and improper actions that compromise the safety of the flying public with limited or no repercussions. Among the findings, the report claims the FAA mismanaged several flight incidents due to pilot error and temporarily allowed certain aircraft to fly without proper regulatory inspections, among other allegations. The investigation also examined the use of a voluntary disclosure program, finding that Southwest pilot union representatives consistently push for acceptance of all reports and not in compliance with program acceptance criteria. Likewise, the company's representatives consistently press for reports to be accepted and closed as quickly as possible. The investigation goes on to note the FAA reps often felt outnumbered and gave in to pressure. Chris Mano is a retired airline captain who spent decades at American Airlines. He notes the FAA workers are often outnumbered.
It's like a job of delegation. So in one way, it's not surprising that a lot of these discrepancies get swept under the rug. It makes the FAA look bad, it makes the FAA principal operations inspector look bad, and it makes the airline look bad. So in the public interest, this is stacked, the deck is stacked to make things go away.
In response to the report, a Southwest Airlines spokesperson noted some of the incidents have already been documented, calling the complaints, quote, years-old allegations, going on to say Southwest was then and remains proud of its safety record. As part of our emphasis on safety, we have maintained a transparent and professional relationship with the FAA. The relationship with Southwest isn't the only FAA relationship that's faced scrutiny in recent years. In the wake of deadly crashes involving the Boeing 737 MAX jet, critics argue the FAA was underfunded, often left delegating tasks to the plane maker, leading to a cozy relationship. Mano says he feels completely safe on any of the U.S. airlines, but is concerned about the trend in oversight.
The overwhelming trend, though, Manning, the numbers game, the delegation, and the incentive to cover things up, that hasn't changed, and I don't like that, but I don't know what the answer is other than perhaps another layer of bureaucracy that would be more like an accounting office to do auditing of what is the FAA itself doing.
I reached out to the Southwest Pilots Union for comment, but did not hear back. The FAA says in addition to making changes, new leadership will make for a fresh opportunity to evaluate the oversight. Steve and Heather.